Time for our guests now, and one of them opened the BAFTAs with David Tennant last night. Now, he has wowed the critics as the scheming Logan Roy in Succession. And as well as starring in Succession, she is one of our finest stars of stage and screen. Please welcome husband and wife, Brian Cox and Nicole Ansari-Cox. It's quite a story.
First. I couldn't go without that.
Well, lovely to see you again, and lovely to welcome you to Lose Some Room for the first time.
Lovely
Nicole.
to meet you. I'm excited to be here.
Well, we're very nice. It's very happy to meet you. Obviously, we know you're married and you haven't worked together.
Are we?
Yes. We've done our research. We're going to talk about later. And you've worked together, obviously, on various projects. But a new one, a play, Nicole, called The Score.
Yes.
And you're playing husband and wife again.
Yes.
Yeah. So tell us about The Score.
Yeah, so Brian is playing Johann Sebastian Bach. I'm playing Anna Magdalena Bach, his wife. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the story?
Quite timely, if I could just ask something.
Yes, go ahead.
Because it's about a pacifist, that was Bach, wasn't it? And it's about a sort of meeting with the King of Prussia, who's a warmonger.
Absolutely.
So it's very much a play for our times, if you will.
Yes.
Do you see resonance?
Well, it's even more resonant now than it was when we did it over a year ago because of what's been happening in the Ukraine, what's happening with that idiot in New York, and in Washington, you know, the dumbass in Washington.
How do you feel about President Trump?
Well, I did. What was the?
Steady daytime show. Just saying.
Yes, exactly. I did the last leg, and I can't repeat what I said.
No, please don't.
And I wouldn't dream of it. I wouldn't dream of it either.
So, but working together, though, you know, being a couple that's married and love, years between you, and now working together, which you've worked together before, how do you keep those things separately and just...
We don't.
Oh, OK.
Oh, no. I mean, for us, work is life and life is work. You know, our work is observing human beings, and we are human beings, and we love what we do. I'm not quite sure, but I think...
I love, actually, how you met and what happened from there, because it wasn't you met and that was it and you got married.
Oh, it was a long process.
Yeah.
But I can't talk about it.
Why?
Because I apparently get it wrong.
OK.
He gets it wrong. He gets it wrong.
We don't mind hearing your version, Brian. We don't mind hearing your version so we can match.
It's just, I just embarrass myself, especially in front of Nicole, so I'll let her tell the story. Anna, you
Go on, tell a story.
Well,
Let's see if you get it right, Nicole.
Yeah.
OK, I tried to get it right. I tried to get it right, and I tried to compress it because it's been a long time. We first met in '91. Brian was playing King Lear with the National Theatre and was coming to Hamburg. I just came out of drama school but was doing the Scottish play in Zurich. I had 2 weeks off, so I went back to Hamburg to help welcome the National Theatre and help my friends set up the party, etc. And so I was introduced to Brian after I saw his performance, and I said to my friend, "This is the best actor I've ever seen." And I started going out with another actor,
So hold on, did you have a vibe? Was there something about him, apart from being a good actor? Was there a little like...
I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
Sorry, Judy.
As you can imagine, he was playing King Lear, so he's playing an 80-year-old man at the age of 44, I think. And...
happens a lot with actresses. Tends to happen less with actors, doesn't it?
Well, yes. Yes, your word in the goddess's ear. And my then lover introduced me to Brian, and it was fireworks. And he warned me, he said,
you know,
lover. Brian... No, he wasn't the lover, it was somebody else. And he said, you know, if Brian doesn't speak to you, don't take it personal. He's a bit of a loner. No, he wasn't a loner with me.
Not for long.
Yes, but didn't he have to propose, or didn't you propose 3 times?
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
apparently I did, yes.
It took 8 years before you actually...
No, I just don't want to get it wrong, because I always get it wrong.
Never seen Brian so
Judy and I
quiet.
desperately need to know something.
It took 8 years,
We're noticing the way this dynamic is going and how sort of acquiescent you are, Brian. And we're just wondering, can I speak for us both?
Of course.
Like, is that the result of couples counselling? Because it's so polite, and it's just... And if you work together and live together and married, and how do you manage to keep it so cordial and you step back all the time? You're known for expressing yourself.
Yes. I have to be careful about expressing myself with this person. It could go wrong, very wrong. No, I think we're very lucky. I mean, it's when you find a partner who is the partner, it's a great gift, and you have to work to make it happen. You know, you've got to put effort in, and the great thing about couples therapy is it helps with that effort, because there are always problems, there are difficult. I mean, we've been married how many years now?
24 years. Next year is our silver.
Wow, that is beautiful.
But together, 27.
We've been together for 27 years, yeah.
It's interesting you talk about it so openly, the two of you, because I think a lot of people who are going to couples therapy, they don't really want to always share that, because it's like saying, you know, we've got a problem.
Well, you see, it's not a problem. There's not the problem. The problem is to clarify where you are, and that's what you do, clarify what the other person feels and what the other person needs. And that's where I found it incredibly helpful. I'm not sure if I served the need, but I did my best.
But you've got another bit of a problem, if you don't mind me raising it, which is that I read somewhere that you haven't watched the guy who played your son, obviously, in Succession, Jeremy Strong's film The Apprentice, because you can't bear to watch anything with Trump in it. But don't you live in America and two of your kids are in America?
It's
What are you going to do for the next 3.5 years?
It's a problem.
Well, luckily we're employed here in the UK. I hope that continues.
Yes, exactly. That would help.
Yes.
No, I mean, the difficulty is, I mean, we do worry about our sons, and we do worry about our sons in that situation, because it's hell. It's not good. No. And it really isn't good. I mean, what's been happening there and what's happening, I mean, the crap that man comes out with is unbelievable. Absolutely
Do you think we're not really seeing as much as those who are living it? Are you saying it's worse than what we imagine?
Well, it's just that he's such a kind of fame. I mustn't say the word.
They talked earlier about needing to stay friends with America. It was a little discussion we had at the beginning of the show. But do you think that's quite a high price at the moment?
Particularly at the moment, when you're dealing with a madman, when you're dealing with a...
But he did win that election.
Yes,
but a lot of people...
With the help of $26 million given by Musk, you know, who's getting in return a contract of $40 million, $400 million for the Cybertruck. So, it's all contracts. It's all contracts.
We used to think Rupert Murdoch was the baddie. Hence even Succession being written, and yet now he looks like a teddy bear.
It's just, he does look like a teddy bear.
Well, thank God we've got your play to
But listen,
watch.
let's not spend all our time talking about him, because we want to talk about your play.
All right.
Tell people.
That's why I'd like to talk about, yes.
It is called The Score.
Yeah.
And it starts this Thursday, 20th of February, at the Theatre Royal in Haymarket.
Please don't say this Thursday, because
Do you get nervous?
Nerve-wracking. I've got to deliver something on Thursday.
Sometime in the future, the play will start.
It will start.
Yes.
It will start.
And we highly recommend.
And I'm sure it will be fabulous. It's always good to have you here, Brian, and so lovely to meet you, Nicole, for the first time. Come back anytime. It's good to see you, and good luck with The Score. Well, you're not allowed to say that, are you?
No.
Break
It's all right. Break a leg. Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you very much,
and
Brian.
The Score is a really good play.
Nicole.